soldiers, this is Ghost45. I'm back again with another reaction video. Same video that I'm gonna get is Tat's top videos. I know I'm pronouncing their name wrong. Forgive me, I'm sorry. So this episode, or this reaction video, is gonna be quite different. This is the top 22 scariest SCPs in the Foundation. Like 100% scary, and I am recording at night. So I was thinking to shutting off the light, but I don't want you guys, squeaking and saying, is he recording or is he just faking it? But I'm not gonna fake it, so I'm gonna leave the light on. Because, I don't know. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That is not gonna work at all. So, yeah. So, let's get this started right now. And hopefully I don't scare the crap out of myself. Make sure this camera is pointing at me.
Censored beats in this video are classified names or locations that are withheld from public hearing and are therefore edited for legal reasons from the SCP agency. In association with the SCP website, secure, contain, protect.
We know.
This video contains disturbing content, violent content, scary content, flashing lights and sudden loud noises. Viewer discretion advised.
Oh, mother...
The SCP Foundation is...
Motherfucker, man. Oh, God. This robot did warn us, and warned me. I can't believe I got scared. And it's animation. Why am I scared of that?
An organization of numerous doctors, researchers, and agents aiming to understand and catalog anomalous objects and keep them from getting into the wrong hands.
SCP objects are classified into three main categories of safety. Safe, or understood objects which can be left alone with no major consequences. Euclid, are not well understood objects which may cause containment breaches if not actively watched. And Keter, for dangerous objects that will break containment and do harm unless they are surveyed 24/7.
That's the
and may
name.
cause an end of the world scenario. SCP-1351. Object Class Euclid.
Oh, try to scoot back.
SCP-1351 is a cave located within the Mammoth Cave National Park in Kentucky. Interestingly enough, this cave in no way follows the rules of gravity.
I need to go there. That place is real. I need to go there.
Space nor time.
And that's why I need subscribers and a lot of views, and YouTube can actually pay attention to me, Yeah, you get paid. You get paid a lot.
As the warp tunnel beneath this sanctuary of the Earth's surface wraps around itself to form its own gravitational point. Basically, the floor begins to twist, and the one rock wall twists alongside it, reassuming positions parallel to its original location. It's been reported that the gravity within the cave depends on the situation and angle of the floor. The cave enters with a hole in the ceiling, which is unusual in comparison to the majority of the caves in the national park. However, the temporal anomalies within the cave itself has gained the most attention, as no one can give logical reason to explain why they happen, or how they happen. A standard perimeter fence and signs warning the way unauthorized personnel, and the access road to the entrance of SCP-1351 is marked Authorized Vehicles Only, to match nearby park roads which are not open to the general public. The permanent security team are the United States National Park Rangers and civilian speleologists. SCP-1351 was most recently discovered in 1995 by National Park Service speleologists, mapping the cavern to determine if it connected to the main cave system in the park. 3 expedition teams surveyed the interior between 1995 and 2002, determining the cavern to be sufficiently safe for a permanent research presence. Research operations are still ongoing.
I need to get used to that.
SCP-049. Object Class Euclid. SCP-049 is another humanoid character who, in addition to his mask...
I think I did a reaction video on him. I think I uploaded it. I need to look up my channel. I need to know.
Wears a black hooded robe, replicating that of which worn by plague doctors in 16th century Europe. Further studies reveal that his clothing is actually a part of SCP-049's physical figure, and although it feels like leather, it is actually the same material as its muscle tissue. 049's touch is invariably lethal to humans, causing the victim to suffer and then die. The plague doctor will dissect the body, injecting certain chemicals into the victim. After a period of a few minutes, the victim will resume vital signs and appear to reanimate. However, it seems completely without higher brain functions, and will wander aimlessly until it encounters another living human. At that point, the adrenaline and endorphin levels increase to approximately 300%, as it will attempt to kill any human beings it can find, before returning to its mindless state and wandering until it comes across more humans. Detailed autopsies of 049's victims have found several unusual substances within the body, including in the sternum region. However, several...
I did not edit that part out. I did not. I don't know how to do that shit. Really, I really don't know how to do that shit.
have yet to be identified and remain classified. The behavior of SCP-049 is unpredictable, and although it doesn't seem too menacing, the physical appearance is far from inviting. SCP-049 is held in a research sector heavily guarded and monitored at all times. It's been noted the SCP is capable of speech, as noted in one of the interviews held by Dr.
Now playing audio log 2957.
What is this place?
What? It's a
laboratory. It is quite marvelous. I now find it no wonder I've seen so few victims of the disease in here.
Yeah. You see, I thought you were capable of speech. I'm somewhat startled you, can.
Oh, my age concerns simply prefer not to. Most victims of the disease are quite melancholy, and I do not react at all well to conversation. I have seen you several times now and have not detected the disease in you. Therefore, I assume you are also a doctor.
Yes, actually. Call me but what disease are you talking about?
Why, good doctor, the great pestilence. What else?
Great pestilence. Oh, the plague. I should have seen that coming. But no one here is infected, I can assure you.
Oh, good doctor, I can assure you the pestilence is here, and I can sense it. It is my duty in life to rid the world of it. My cure is the most effective.
Your cure? Your cure cure has cost hundreds of lives. Your cure is faulty.
Good doctor. My cure is most effective.
Explain how it is effective. Answer me. Dr. acknowledges authorized personnel to report to Lab 15A immediately. This interview is over. Subject refuses to speak and will now be placed back into containment.
End of recording.
Damn.
SCP-1382. Object Class Euclid. SCP-1382 is a Red Sea Mark water buoy floating on the surface of Lake Michigan. All air and sea traffic must be redirected away from containment site. Although SCP-1382 has taken a fair amount of structural damage during its lifetime, it still stands tall, occasionally flashing out the SOS distress signal in Morse code in 10-second intervals. This mysterious buoy is anchored to a downed airliner lying deep beneath the surface of the water named Flight 441. This derelict aircraft contains the skeletal remains of 56 passengers and crew members who begin to animate, obtaining their natural body temperature of 37.0 degrees Celsius as registered by thermal imaging scanners and assume into the crash position in their seats. After 13 seconds of activity, all instances of passengers turn to face SCP-1382. They remain in this position until SCP-1382 ceases its SOS, at which point they collapse and become inert. It has been reported that the passengers are distressed due to the accounts before the crash as opposed to the crash itself, implying that every passenger is stuck in some kind of time loop. SCP-002. Object Class Euclid. SCP-002 resembles a tumorous, fleshy growth with a volume of roughly 60 centimeter cubed. An iron valve hatch on one side leads to its interior, which appears to be a standard low-rent apartment of modest size. The interior of the fleshy sphere is decorated like a low-cost rented apartment, with furniture made up from biological matter, such as bone, hair, and more, all of which are from the human body. In addition to this, there is also a window to be found on the interior.
So that whole motherfucking thing is full of bones and meat and skin. Motherfucker, I just ate not even an hour ago. Are you fucking serious? I'm gonna skip this. This is... I'm gonna skip it.
98 is an anomalous radio signal picked up from all corners of the solar system. It's not yet known where the origin of this signal is, or when it began its transmission, but the SCP Foundation made it a point to prevent all personal radios from detecting and listening to SCP-2998 until further research is conducted into the safety of the signal, as well as its origin. SCP-2998 is just a consistent electromagnetic signal which previews white noise at all times. No means have been found to decode the signal until 2011, when the signal was also found to contain a video transmission of a humanoid entity floating aimlessly in a dark room.
No!
No background information has
No,
thus far
no,
been
no, no.
obtained.
Screw that. No. I'm gonna skip it. I am going to fucking skip that part. Scare the crap out of me. Number 16. Skipped a lot.
SCP-1875. Object Class Euclid. SCP-1875 1875 is a Victorian-era chess machine consisting of a steel chessboard table, a drive shaft, a stationary steam engine, and a suit of 18th century samurai armor. However, the machine itself is powered by a biological system that controls a matrix of 64 electromagnets using an engine created from the combined brain tissue of the twin daughters of a Russian chess prodigy. A complete set of 32 pieces carved in the Oriental style from human bone, with each piece affixed to a thin 0.31 centimeter base pad of ferromagnetic iron. Effectively, the whole thing runs on the souls of the two little girls. It is said that the souls will perform illegal moves during a game and make illogical turns whilst playing. SCP-1875 containment permit no use of data network devices and a child psychologist to be present. The Euclid ranking of this SCP seems very appropriate considering the fact that we do not fully understand how it works, nor why it works, nor what works within it. Only the premise is understood at this point.
SCP-823, Object Class Euclid. SCP-823 is an abandoned amusement park located in a... It is responsible for the deaths of an unfathomably large amount of people, nicknamed Bloody Sunday, because of the 231 people dying in the theme park due to the accidents of staff.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this video because it is getting way too long. But if you guys want to watch the original video, I would definitely I'll put it down in the comments, or not. I'll put it down in the description down below. Fucking things up a little bit. But if you guys like this video, I know I skipped a few, so I'm a bitch. So if you guys like this video, leave a thumbs up. If you guys don't, there you go. So you know what to do. Like, subscribe, favorite, comment, share the video. I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.